What races are recommended for the state of Nevada? We'll find out in this episode of Run the USA. Hello, fellow geeks, and welcome back to Running Geek Girl. My name is Heather, and I am glad you are here today. You are just in time for another episode of Run the USA. In this series, we take a look at what are the most recommended races state by state, everything from 5K up to trail and ultra marathons. I go on forums, I talk to other people, like runners like you that live in all of these states. I get all this feedback, and I compile all the information to share with you in case you are looking for a new race to run, maybe in another state or where you're living that you just maybe haven't thought about before. If you've missed all of our past episodes, I'm going to have a link up here and down in the description so that you can get caught up on all the states we've covered so far. All of the links to the races that I'm going to talk about today are also going to be down in the description. We're going to talk today about the state of Nevada. We'll start in the 5K category with the Leprechaun race held in Reno in March. This race is a 5K run and walk in Reno, Nevada through the Midtown and Wells Avenue districts. It's family friendly and a great first 5K for new runners. Costumes are encouraged. The question is, can you beat the leprechaun? Yes, there's a speedy, real-life leprechaun to beat. If your time is faster than hers, you earn a special prize. Don't despair if the leprechaun's time is faster than yours, because for every runner and walker who the leprechaun beats, the leprechaun's pot of gold will grow in size. Who benefits from the pot of gold? The Terry Lee Wells Nevada Discovery Museum, who is Race 178's nonprofit partner in the event. All runners get a technical race shirt from Brooks, a finisher's medal, and a personalized race bib. In the 10K category, we have the Pumpkin Man Triathlon and Run held in Boulder City in October. The Pumpkin Man Triathlon and Run is a point-to-point race beginning at Boulder Beach and ending at Wilbur Square in Boulder City, just 25 miles from the Las Vegas Strip. Boasting a sprint and Olympic triathlon and a 5K and 10K run, this course is known to be scenic yet challenging due to the gorgeous climb into Boulder City from Lake Mead. Triathletes will start this race down the road at Boulder Beach, then endure a challenging bike ride up the hill into the historic Boulder City, where they'll finish off the run ending in the heart of the town for an after party that can't be beat. Moving on to the half marathon category, we'll start with Twilight Red Rock held in Las Vegas in October. Majestically framing the west side of the valley, Red Rock Canyon is the most notable natural treasure in the Las Vegas area. Commencing just before sunset, run through Red Rock Canyon while enjoying the stunning sunset as day falls into night. Sun is replaced by stars and moonlight guides the way. The omnipresence of the surrounding canyon under the moonlit starry night is magical. Joshua trees dance in the shadows and the neon lights of Las Vegas can be seen in the distance. An enchanted late summer evening run. Next is the Run Laughlin Half Marathon held in Laughlin in December. The Laughlin Bullhead Half Marathon 12K and 5K features stunning scenery including brilliant sunrise over the Black Mountains, the Davis Dam, Lake Mojave, Colorado River, the Heritage Trail, and a finish along Casino Row. This is a sweet downhill course with a net negative 443 feet of downhill elevation loss for the half marathon. This has perfect running weather, around 55 degrees historically at race time. There's a generous race time limit of 4 hours, so walkers are welcome. There are age group awards in 13 age categories, and all runners are eligible for raffle prizes. Free beer for all finishers. This is a superb racecation, weekend getaway, or girls' weekend out. Come for the race and stay for the party with casino gaming, live shows, and family-friendly events and attractions. If you're ready to take on a full marathon, try the Rebel Mount Charleston held in Las Vegas in May. This incredibly fast and remarkably beautiful road race takes runners from the forests of Kyle Canyon on Mount Charleston to Las Vegas, Nevada. Featuring a smooth downhill slope and spectacular scenery in the Humboldt-Toyabe National Forest, this race will be sure to help you set a PR and finally hit that Boston qualifying time, as this is the fastest marathon and half marathon in Nevada. Revel in speed, revel in beauty, revel down Mount Charleston. Next we have the Hoover Dam Marathon held in Boulder City in December. This race is both historic and scenic, taking place at Lake Mead National Recreation Area, which is approximately 18 miles from Las Vegas. This race boasts amazing views of the largest man-made lake in the U.S. During the race, you'll run on the historic Railroad Trail, part of the Rail-to-Trail Conservancy and National Park. This course is stunning in more ways than one. Start your race at Lake Mead's Boulder Beach, Special Events Beach at the barbecue area. The first quarter mile is a steady, gradual uphill along a wide roadway, giving plenty of room for runners to find their position among the field before making a left-hand turn onto the paved River Mountains Loop Trail. This section of the River Mountains Loop Trail is impeccably paved and about 12 feet wide, running parallel to Lakeshore Drive. The course is undulating through the spectacular Mojave Desert and joins up with the historic Railroad Tunnel Trail just before Mile 3. This section of trail is breathtaking. You'll traverse a hard-packed dirt trail leading you through several old railroad tunnels that were used in the 30s to transport supplies to the workers in the construction of the then Boulder Dam, now called the Hoover Dam. The trail is perched atop a ridge overlooking the crystal blue waters of Lake Mead and the marina. The finish line is back at Boulder Beach at the covered barbecue area where awards and finish line food await. And finally, we have the ET Full Moon Marathon held in Rachel in August. Running along the fringe of the mysterious Area 51, this stretch of highway has an overwhelming number of reported UFO sightings, so much so that in 1996 the federal government officially named Highway 375 the Extraterrestrial Highway. The ET Highway has become a gathering place for UFO enthusiasts and nature lovers alike. With elevations ranging from roughly 4,000 to 5,600 feet, the high desert will enchant you with gorgeous vegetation, surrounding mountains, and stunning vistas. An additional treat is the cooler temperatures. Rachel, Nevada is generally 15 degrees colder than the Las Vegas Valley. This, coupled with the midnight starting time, temperatures will usually be in the 60s. Costumes are welcomed and encouraged. If you're ready to get off the beaten path, start with some of these trail runs, like Running with the Devil, held in Las Vegas in June. Pure Mojave Desert running at its finest. Choose from 2 different 5Ks to 10Ks, a half marathon, a full marathon, or a 50K on a paved and scenic course that covers rolling terrain. Commencing at an elevation of roughly 4,500 feet, runners will experience high desert vegetation to include Joshua trees, pinyon juniper, mountain rose, sagebrush, and a relatively lush Toyabe National Forest not commonly associated with Las Vegas. The road twists and turns through the canyon and experiences temperatures around 10 degrees cooler than the Las Vegas Valley. Still an extreme heat race, you can expect daytime highs around 95 to 100 degrees and overnight lows at around 75 degrees. On-course provisions will help keep you cool. This running festival offers something for everyone with a chance to run 2 events without the headache of travel in between. Or, of course, you can come and run just 1 event. But if you've ever been ultra curious, this is a great way to expand your boundaries. Next is the Marlette 50K and 10-miler held in Lake Tahoe in August. Marlette 50K is a truly adventurous romp through some of Tahoe's most scenic and challenging trails. Based at Spooner Lake in Lake Tahoe, Nevada State Park, the run features 31 miles of epic trails and views. Think prime Sierra single track and add in 360-degree panorama views of Lake Tahoe, the Carson Valley, and Range. Marlette Lake lies in the middle of the course, and if you're heating up during the run, feel free to take a plunge. The Marlette 10-miler starts at Spooner Lake and heads north on the North Canyon Trail. Then it heads along the south shore of Marlette Lake to the Marlette Lake Trail and back to the finish. This is a beautiful run featuring views of the canyon and Snow Valley Peak. Cutoff time is a generous 9 hours and participants receive a shirt. And finally, we have the Reno Tahoe Odyssey Relay held in Reno in June. Ready to run 178 miles with your best running friends? The Reno Tahoe Odyssey Relay Run Adventure is a relay from Reno to Lake Tahoe and back to Reno, making a large 178-mile loop around the Reno Tahoe region. The course is divided into 36 legs or segments, with each leg averaging around 5 miles. The relay is ideally suited for 12-person teams, with each person running 3 legs. Ultra teams of 6 or fewer people are also allowed. Not everyone may be a competitive runner, but everyone must have fun. To that end, prizes are awarded to the most spirited team, the team with the best team name, the team with the best custom-made shirts, and the team with the best decorated team vehicles. And don't forget to vote for the most spirited exchange point. Many volunteers throw their own themed parties at the exchange points as well. The contest between exchange points adds to the fun experience that runners enjoy when they participate in the Reno Tahoe Odyssey. And there you go, the most recommended races in the state of Nevada as suggested by runners just like you. Have you run these races before, or are any of these going to be on your list from now on? Why don't you let me know down in the comments below. You could also leave a comment if you have any suggestions for races I should check out for our next state, which is going to be New Hampshire. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it keeps you up to date on all the running content, including the rest of this series. You could also give this video a big thumbs up. Both of us help me get out to more runners just like you. You can also follow me on social media. All the links are down in the description. You can find me across all platforms under the name Running Geek Girl. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you could join me. Remember to laugh hard, run fast, and be kind. I'll see you later.